Hello all. So in today's lecture, what we are going to cover up, we are going to cover up a very important topic from exam point of view, that is your feminism, right? So we will be studying about feminism from different points of view, and we are going to study this particular topic in phases, right? So how with changing times, the concept of feminism has changed, right? We will also cover up the different themes of feminism, that what it is actually based on. So what is actually feminism? If I talk about in the Western countries, okay, so women, it was in 19th century that women in the early 19th century, they emerged as a distinct interest group, right? A distinct interest group, the quest for its own identity. So partly because you will see it was clear that the promise of equality that were being made, right, they were not being fulfilled. Okay, so the bourgeois democratic revolution that happened in 17th and your 18th centuries, they basically did what? They excluded women. Yes, they excluded women, and partly also because of the industrial revolution. Why? Because when industrial revolution came, it led to the increasingly visible presence of women in public employment sector. So women wanted to work, women wanted to step out of the boundaries of the house, and they wanted to set up an identity of their own. Okay, so the women question, if I say, it emerged at about this particular time. Okay, that how what is basically, what do you when you talk about enlightenment, what is enlightenment then? When you are considering the woman to be backward, so this was the time period, if I talk about the early 19th century, where we could witness a lot of change, not in just particular place but throughout the world. So the basic question arises that what is feminism? Okay, so when I want to describe feminism, I have the simple words to describe it as a meta ideology. So what is feminism? Feminism is a meta ideology. Okay, what does that mean? It means that there are different schools in feminism. Okay, so intersectionality is over here. So within the starting itself, I told you that different scholars had different view on this particular concept. So it is a meta ideology, which means there are different schools in feminism. But what is something that connects all feminists? Right, all are called feminists. That means there will be something that connects them all. So what it is, that the common link that connects all feminists is the concern for the women. Okay, and ending the discrimination, that is something very, very important, because we need a life of dignity, and women's dignity is equally important. So though different scholars, feminist scholars, they are giving up a different point of view, but you will notice what is the common link between them: the fight for the dignity of the women. So feminism emerged as a social movement, and it developed in the form of waves, that is waves of feminism. Okay, so what are the phases, that how we are going to cover up? So firstly, the first wave we are going to study up to 60s. Okay, then second wave we are going to study about 60s to 90s. This was the time period that we are going to study. Then thirdly, we are going to study about third wave, that is 90s onwards. So you will see, as the time period change, so does the thinking. That is what it is, life is, that is what how it moves on. So think changing with changing times, and that is what, when we are covering up the topic of feminism, you will realize that how we are going to understand the concept of feminism through different phases. So if I talk about feminist theory and politics, what it is, okay, you will see there are a lot of internal debates, that how feminism should be there. Okay, so feminism, when I say feminisms, we are talking about feminisms, that is a plural form rather than one single feminism. Okay, but all feminist position, they share a recognition, a very important recognition, that women are considered to be inferior in society. Okay, there is a hierarchy that we have created, a gender biasness, and we will also study when we will be covering up the themes of patriarchy, that how women are considered to be, behave in a particular manner. They should have more motherly characteristics rather than being more masculine. So these are the stereotypes that have been created over time. Okay, so natural differences definitely between men and women are there, but based on socio-cultural and economic power structure in the societies, lot of discrimination has come up. So that is not, we cannot deny that the natural differences are not there. But apart from natural differences, there are certain differences that are created by the society.